Welcome back, Super Friends and Super Family. I'm Nick, and today I'm reacting to The Big Bang Theory Season 1, Episodes 13 and 14. So I might be getting a little bit ahead of myself, but we are slowly approaching the end of this first season, and I'm wondering how they're going to wrap things up. You know, is it going to be... I apologize for keep making comparisons to Friends, but obviously it's another show I'm reacting to. I know they're different, separate entities, but I just can't help myself. It's on my mind. But I guess the reason why I bring it up is a lot of the Friends season finales do have a bigger event kind of connected to the characters and the relationships, or a plot twist of some kind. So I'm wondering if I should anticipate something like that. The only thing I can think is if something happens between Penny and Leonard. Although maybe they're going to set up something else. I'm looking forward to. This will be the first, obviously, season finale of The Big Bang Theory that I've seen. So I'm wondering if we're going to slowly start setting up kind of a bigger event that might happen in that final episode. But as always, if you want to watch along the full unedited reaction that is up on Patreon, along with future episodes of The Big Bang Theory, if you don't want to wait and you'd care to support the channel, thank you so much to everyone who does. Let's just get right into it. The Big Bang Theory Season 1, Episodes 13 and 14.
Details about the new Star Trek scene depicting Spock's birth.
Really?
The scene depicting Spock's conception.
Okay.
How come on Star Trek everybody's private parts are the same? No alien lady ever told Captain Kirk, "Get your thing out of my nose."
I mean, thank goodness. I need to watch the old Star Trek, don't I?
And the A key got stuck. Now it's just going,
What'd you spill on it?
Nothing.
What? Coffee?
Diet Coke.
Oh, okay, Coke.
And yogurt.
Dang.
A little nail polish.
A nice little mixture there.
Formed a barbershop quartet.
So in your world, you're like the cool guys.
Recognize.
We'll kneel before Zod.
Tony and villain, long story. Good story.
Oh, dang. That's huge.
Count me out. Would you ask Picasso to play Pictionary?
Yes, I would.
Would you ask Noah Webster to play Boggle?
I mean, why not?
Jacques Cousteau to play Go Fish?
You're one of the greats, Sheldon.
For 4 people.
That reasoning to the Olympic bobsled competition.
Tickets to that, please.
Of the many.
Outweigh the needs of the few.
Or the one.
What?
Damn it, I'll do it.
Okay, there you go. Should I react to Star Trek? And of the there's so many Star Treks, right? Like, which Star Trek should you start with? The original with what's his name, Captain Kirk? But then there's the new generation with Picard, which I've also heard is good.
We need a truly kick-ass team name.
Oh, what should they say?
Perpetual Motion Squad. We can go all night.
I like it.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't really like it.
No animal exceeds the relative fighting strength of the army ant.
You can't incinerate a Bengal tiger with a magnifying glass.
That is also a good point. Sheldon looks so upset. Look how angry he looks.
I move that any vote on team names must be unanimous. Tiger, when common sense dictates it should be an army ant.
That seems fair.
Does he then intend to threaten to quit if he does not get his way?
He does.
Yeah, it's all those in favor.
They just have to submit. It's the easier path.
Today's physics bowl practice round. Apparently I didn't have anything else to do on a Saturday afternoon. Just a little sad.
He'll be okay once the women are mixed into the crowd. The only problem when they're one-on-one and smell nice.
Okay.
Thanks, Raj. It's vanilla oil.
I was actually the one who noticed. Okay, let's just start.
Shortest light pulse ever produced.
The answer is 130 attoseconds.
Of course. Leonard's like, please notice me. Please notice me.
Howard.
And of course, the answer is giant magneto-resistant. I answered, it's called teamwork.
I mean, if Sheldon's the best, he's the best. What can I say?
To the engineering question?
That logic, I should answer all the anthropology questions because I'm a mammal. And of course, it's Gravity Probe B.
The ultimate team player.
Because it's polite.
What do manners have to do with it?
We're after the winning, yeah.
They salted the ground of Carthage to make sure nothing would ever grow again.
Not exactly. I mean...
You said I only had to ask questions.
Some of us might have the correct answer.
Please, you don't even have a PhD.
All right, that's it.
What were you gonna do, Howard? Storm out?
He compared Sheldon to disposable feminine cleansing product.
Yeah, and the bag it came in.
Perfect uniforms for our team. 3 of you will wear support red. I will wear command gold.
Aren't the red shirts the people who die in Star Trek?
AA might mean something else to certain people.
Physics bowl team be called anodized aluminum.
No. Come on.
Never mind.
It's okay. People will think you're recovering, but you're really smart.
You like Batman and Cookie, you're off the team.
Oh, come on.
Team meeting because I'm on the team and I wasn't there. Team did not meet.
Sheldon, you just gotta compromise.
You're taking all the fun out of it. You're annoying and no one wants to play with you anymore.
Oh.
I see. Well, to form my own team.
Thanks for the heads up.
Can they beat Sheldon? Who would win, right?
One more thing.
Yes?
It's on, bitch.
So you can come down to our level when you're talking trash, Sheldon. Okay. I would not want to be up against Sheldon in a competition.
Then laugh like a smart and strong competitor. Reasonable chance of defeating you.
Ha 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 ha. Evil laugh.
Exactly would that laugh go?
Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Thin woman who wants to make a coat out of your Dalmatian.
I still liked it.
Still our friend and my roommate.
So?
So nothing, let's destroy him.
Let her getting competitive. They might be working.
Gonna need a strong force.
I've found the solution to all our problems.
Who? Oh.
We can't ask Leslie Winkle.
Why not?
Why? And with you, she discarded you like last night's chutney?
Maybe.
Yes, taking one for the team.
She might be good.
Might be a little awkward, you know.
Hit that thing.
I think you just made it worse.
No reason to feel uncomfortable. Bodies contorted in the sweet agony of coitus.
Okay.
Sounds like there should be.
Preferences, your idiosyncrasies, protected by the inherent confidentiality of the bedroom.
To get on my question now.
I'm glad she's back, honestly.
No thanks, I'm really busy.
I left on Schmy left on. We need you.
Sorry.
Come on, sweeten the deal.
Oh, we tried.
You're gonna give up that easily?
You're going up against Sheldon Cooper that told me I should abandon my work with high energy particle laundry and childbearing?
Enemy of my enemy.
She's in.
So, how do you feel?
Who's gonna win this?
Got your game face on? Are you ready?
They're so confused. Have they never been in a sports competition? Is that why?
Two. Sounds really interesting.
I'm pulling for Sheldon. He's the underdog, I feel like.
Sheldon?
I think it's losing its power, diminishing returns.
The third floor janitor, lunchroom, and my Spanish is not good, either her son or her butcher.
Watch, they're gonna be the best. That would be a great plot twist.
Hello, Sheldon.
Oof.
Leslie Winkle
Question, who made Sheldon Cooper cry like a little girl?
She's ready.
is reflected off of me, returns on its original trajectory, and adheres to you.
Oh, ouch.
Staring daggers. I honestly don't know who's gonna win. My money is on... I'm gonna go with
EMS, a couple days early.
Perpetual Motion Squad.
Of course, what was I thinking?
They need someone... Penny should have named them.
Welcome to this year's Physics Bowl.
Oh, my money's on Sheldon. Sheldon's gonna win. That's who I'm rooting for.
AA versus PMS.
Please sit down. Please. Please.
PMS.
The Ada Mason.
Correct.
Oh, dang.
My wrist brace caught on my shirt.
Denied.
Oof.
Lightest element on Earth with no stable isotope.
I would be so bad at this.
The answer is technetium.
Terrific. Next question.
It's gonna be close.
Fluctuation.
Sheldon can suck on the Casimir effect.
Correct. Correct.
How far behind is Sheldon? Yeah, that would be me.
760 degrees, the approximate temperature of the young lady in the front row.
Oh my gosh.
Mr. Wolowitz, this is your second warning.
You're gonna get banned. It's alright, you showed up. That's what counts.
Final question. 1150. PMS.
Oh, dang. Oh, dang. How much is this worth?
To the formula, solve the equation.
Come on. Come on.
It's not gonna work if you rush me. You have to let me get there.
You are never going to let that go, are you?
Can Sheldon get it? No.
PMS.
Sorry, I panicked.
Oh,
8.
no way.
0.4.
If he gets it right, that's...
That's incorrect. AA, can answer correctly. The match is yours.
Okay, it's all in your court, Sheldon. If you deserve it, you're gonna win this.
He's got squat.
It's like the computer's malfunctioning.
AA, I need your answer.
Minus 8 pi alpha.
Hang on a second, that's not our answer.
Answering question. Winning physics bowl.
That's correct, he just won.
Former Soviet Union, I am physicist.
But how did he get it that quick?
Go polar bears.
He got it.
You sit here and not say anything.
You didn't answer.
Hey, look! Now maybe you have...
Just take the victory.
I rule with an iron fist. Ow!
Your official answer.
Well, it's not what he said.
No.
I want a different question.
You can't have a different question.
Just give that answer.
Informal protest.
Denied.
I decline to provide one.
Teammate gave was correct.
Oh, come on, Sheldon. You lose that way?
Opinion?
Sheldon, you're your own worst enemy.
Are single-handedly smarter than everyone else, so important lose by yourself than win as part of a team?
Yes.
I don't understand the question.
The winner is PMS.
Dang. Tough way to learn the lesson here. Is Penny awake? She's gonna be asleep, isn't she? Oh my gosh, no. Not that type of victory.
Trophy is meaningless.
Would disagree.
Who?
My physics ball trophy!
All right, that is very immature.
I am settling once and for all who is the smartest around here.
Oh dang. No pressure, Leonard. This is the one you really need to win.
And Cindy were the three daughters in what TV family? The Brady Bunch.
I would have gotten that wrong.
David Lee Roth as the lead singer in what group?
The Brady Bunch?
I'm just dumb in all categories. I can't do the physics or this.
How do you know these things?
Side, and I talk to people. People Magazine's sexiest man alive.
William Shatner.
That's the guy from Star Trek. Okay, I forgot his name.
Then it's got to be Patrick Stewart.
Brad Pitt?
Formal protest.
All right,
Who
singer
was
who
it?
sang Oops, I Did It Again?
Okay, I know that. How do they not know that?
Sandwich is an unmitigated disaster.
What happened now?
Turkey and roast beef with Swiss and lettuce. Right ingredients, but in the wrong order.
Oh, come on. It's just...
For sandwich, the cheese is adjacent to the bread, texture barrier against the lettuce.
Is that actually true?
They might as well drag this thing through a car wash.
You're just not gonna eat? Come on.
Time machine from the movie The Time Machine?
Oh, that's cool.
Is the original Time Machine any good?
At $800?
It was a spur-of-the-moment thing.
You have $800?
Not to blow on a miniature time machine.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
We'll wait until the last second to bid.
15 seconds. Come on, sniper.
No. It's gonna be you. Why'd you put it 800?
5, snipe. 4, snipe.
Oh, congratulations! Each put in $200 and we'll take turns having it in our house.
Timeshare time machine.
That's a decent idea, right?
I still don't understand why no one else bid.
That's big. Where the heck are you gonna put it?
I understand why no one else bid.
Is that what it looks like in the movie for real, though? I need to watch the original Time Machine. How are you gonna get it up the stairs?
Sells a full-size time machine for $800.
Is that really the prop from the movie? I wonder.
How are we gonna get it upstairs?
Fit in the elevator.
Yes, but the elevator's been broken for 2 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when is the elevator ever gonna work?
In engineering, I remotely repair satellites. I troubleshoot space shuttle payload.
I don't want him fixing my elevator, I will just say.
No, that baby's broken.
Come on, guys, push.
I can't feel my fingers. Hurry up.
Don't drop it, I swear.
My fingers ever work again?
I've got a job for the middle one.
Oh, hey, guys.
Hi, Penny.
Oh my gosh, help! Pull it up!
Take a break, guys. Moving something upstairs.
A time machine.
You know, time machine.
But I really gotta get to work, so I don't have a few minutes. I'm running really late.
Oh no.
Hop over to the next building, there's a small gap, don't look down, and use their stairwell.
Sheldon, have you done that?
Oh, I never joke when it comes to vertigo.
Hey, I'll just take the roof.
Really?
Set up the time machine. I can drop you off at work yesterday. Time travel joke. It's not, never mind.
Not funny when you're late for work.
For what it's worth, I thought it was humorous.
I love Sheldon's laugh like that. It's like,
No one stepped outside to throw up.
okay, well, they made it. Now what do you do with this thing?
I think it really works in the room.
Is it comfortable at least?
The coolest thing I have ever owned.
The subterranean Morlocks, surface-dwelling Eloy.
Okay, so like the book, right? H.G. Wells.
I have a jacuzzi on my balcony. I have a jacuzzi. Wait until I tell him I've got a time machine on my balcony.
Yeah, doesn't even compare.
Your Speedo's jacuzzi, Bob.
I know we said we'd take turns, but practicality dictates it remain here.
I think so.
What if I meet a girl and say you want to come up and see my time machine? Friend's house. How lame is that?
I mean, how are you gonna move it?
Did no shoes in the time machine. We add pants must be worn at all times in the time machine.
I agree with that. That should go without saying.
I was gonna put down a towel.
Oh my gosh, thank goodness they brought up this rule.
Bi-monthly is an ambiguous term.
Twice a month.
Then no.
Every other month.
No.
Paid for it, so it belongs to all of us. Out of the way so I can sit in my time machine. Setting the dials for March 10th, 1876.
Please tell me it actually works.
You'll end up in 1876 Pasadena.
Steal a cloaking device from the Romulans on stardate 5027.3.
Here we go into the future.
Is that actually what it does in the movie? Yeah, I don't understand what they're doing.
That was fun.
I slipped and skinned my knee.
Are you okay?
I had to go down the fire escape the window of a lovely Armenian family. Did I stay for lunch?
So you missed your shift.
Tried to fix me up with their son. Finally got to work. They'd given my shift away. Yeah, that's right.
Well, at least you're not fired.
Time machine.
Lights flashed in the dish bins. You want to try it?
No! Riot, my God, you are grown men! Waste your lives with the...
Time machine.
Like something Elton John would drive through the Everglades.
I mean, it is a little bit over the top. Who designed it for the movie, I wonder?
Worse than useless in a swamp.
Patty's gonna kill you, Sheldon. Just be silent.
All of you, completely pathetic.
Dang, brought down their mood.
My turn.
Okay, I guess not all of theirs, just Leonard mainly. What's he gonna do to make it right? You can't actually go back in time.
Leonard, it's 2 in the morning.
So?
So it's my turn.
You're gonna give up sleep for this? Come on.
I want to go back and keep myself from getting a time machine.
This is a classic rookie time travel mistake.
Go back and prevent you from explaining that to me?
You to go back and knock me unconscious.
What if I knocked you unconscious right now?
It won't change the past.
That is true.
But it'd make the present so much nicer.
Upset about something?
What gave it away?
What was your first clue?
Yeah.
Meaner seems very low energy, plus your irritability.
Yes, I'm upset.
Good for me. Did you want to talk about what's bothering you?
I think so.
I don't know, maybe.
Wow, I'm on fire tonight.
You are, Sheldon. You're becoming human before our eyes.
Girls like Penny never end up with guys who own time machines.
I disagree.
The movies, pretty frequently.
Woo Penny long predates your acquisition of the time machine. That failure clearly stands on its own. Taylor got Yvette Mimieux with that very time machine. McFly got the opportunity to hook up with his extremely attractive young mother.
Don't bring that up.
Those are movies.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Penny.
Wait, we are going back in time? What are we doing here?
Yeah, okay, neat, but I really gotta get to work.
No problem.
Is this his dream?
Hang on.
What about your time machine?
Some things are more important than toys. Don't worry, baby, I've got you.
And cut. Oh my gosh, how long were you there?
Packing up all my collectibles and taking them down to the comic book store to sell. It's not about money.
He feels like he needs to grow up a little bit. I don't know.
Does anyone want to buy my share of the time machine? I don't want it anymore.
Why?
If you actually like it, you know.
This has something to do with Penny.
$200 for my share.
Everybody knows a time machine loses half its value the minute you drive it up.
What a bad investment.
300, and I'll throw in my original 1979 Mattel Millennium
Okay, now you're gonna get a profit.
I'm getting rid of all of it.
You have a Darth Vader voice changer?
Not for long.
I want to hear it.
I call dibs.
You can't just call dibs.
I did look up dibs on Wikipedia.
What's the number? I'll match it.
I'll match it plus 1,000 rupees.
I feel like you should let your friends buy it.
Sell to one of you, the other two are gonna be really mad at me.
Who cares
Draw
as long
straws
as
or
you pick me?
something.
I can't let you do this.
Get out of my way.
None shall pass.
What sword is that?
Trek the Next Generation, Geordie LaForge. If you do not get out of my way, I will open it.
Okay, man, be cool.
We have a hostage situation.
What the hell's going on?
You hypocrite.
What?
Grown-ups don't play with toys. Japanese feline I see frolicking on your shorts. Hello, hello, kitty.
About yesterday, Leonard. I am really sorry about what I said. I was just upset.
Yeah, she's just angry.
You are a great guy. Things you love that make you who you are.
Move on with my life.
Really?
No. Really?
Good for you.
Hey, do you want to, I don't know, later?
Excuse me. You ready to go?
Yeah, I just have to change.
And
Oh, stop it!
Oh, dang. Poor Leonard.
I turned on the time machine.
Okay, this looks pretty cool. I like it. Is this his dream, or did they set up an elaborate set somehow?
It worked. They said I was mad, but it worked.
Is that what the creatures look like in the movie? Okay, that's a good scream. That is a good scream, Sheldon.
You okay?
We have to get rid of the time machine.
A little big for the living room, isn't it?
Give it to Raj.
I hired some guys to help us move it. Come on in, fellas.
It's a dream within a dream?
Eat him! Eat him!
The whole building heard that. Alright, so that's The Big Bang Theory Season 1, Episodes 13 and 14. A lot of Star Trek references, I will just say. And by the way, just a side note, like if anyone would want me to eventually react to Star Trek and would love to let me know, give me some guidance for like where to start with Star Trek. I've seen, you know, a few episodes randomly. I'm vaguely familiar with the premise of the shows, and I've seen some episodes of Deep Space Nine as well, which I did like. But yeah, that's not really related to these episodes. Just wondering, like if anyone wants to give me some Star Trek guidance, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. But as far as these episodes, I had a lot of fun with both of them. Episode 13, we had the physics competition, and Sheldon just couldn't fit in as a team player. And I feel a little bit bad for Sheldon, to be honest. Like I said during the reaction, I was rooting for him to win, mainly because, I don't know, I felt a little bit bad for him just being kicked out of the whole group. I mean, I understand why they kicked him out. You know, I can definitely see that Sheldon is not exactly what you would call a team player and is difficult to work with and doesn't really understand the concept of having fun with the game. But I feel like he should have at least been given the chance of an ultimatum. Be like, okay, just you have to be willing to compromise and let some other people contribute or you're off the team. But no, they got rid of him. And then I like the dynamic that's set up with like a competition. I thought it was great to see Leslie return. I mean, she is a great side character. She has a lot of personality. I wish she would show up more in the show, to be honest. But yeah, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. She teams up with the group to battle against Sheldon. And then it's a close match. And I really was like, who's going to win this? You know, I found myself getting into the competition. I like also how much Penny supports them despite the fact that it's really not something she's interested in. You know, she's like me. I'd be there in the audience being like, I'm here to support my friends, but I'm pretty bored right now. I'm on my phone. I'm not following these smart people questions. And then we had a plot twist, right? It's a close match. No one can solve the equation. And then Sheldon's teammate has the answer, but Sheldon in his pride gives it away. And I feel like that does sum up a lot about kind of Sheldon's Achilles heel. It's just his ego, right? And he doesn't want help. He wants to be the sole mastermind. So I feel like that's going to be just kind of a main lesson that Sheldon is going to have to learn, to accept the fact that he might, you know, that you're stronger with other people bolstering you up. You're not weaker because you need assistance. I would imagine almost all the greats, intellectual and otherwise, only got there thanks in large part to people around them influencing them and supporting them. Kind of like the final touch of the episode. I mean, it was funny when Penny was just, you know, asking all these kind of pop culture questions and stuff like that, how Leonard and Sheldon were completely clueless when it came to that. And it was a funny scene, but I also think it is it kind of was just making a point that is true about a lot of just intelligence and the knowledge that you have. Like, even if you're very, very smart, most likely you're kind of specialized in one category. And almost certainly, even if you're incredibly bright, there's going to be fields of knowledge that you are not so great in, right? So you could be a great philosopher, you might be a horrible mathematician, and vice versa. I mean, obviously in this case, Penny was, you know, talking about some more frivolous information, but I feel like it still illustrated that point. Like, you can only absorb so much information. You only have so much bandwidth, no matter how intelligent you are. I feel like, and that kind of is connected to why Sheldon eventually is probably going to have to learn that he needs to accept help from others, because he's great in certain areas of his life, but he's also helpless in other areas. And that's what's so great about working with others, is they can be your strength for you in areas where like your intelligence is not useful or that's not your field of expertise. And then episode 14, we had the time machine, which I'm pretty sure, I mean, I've never seen the original movie, but I imagine, you know, the references and things like that they were making, I am familiar with the book by H.G. Wells, but I imagine the original movie, that's probably the prop from the movie, which if that's the case, if that's the actual prop from the movie, that's pretty cool. Side note, if that movie is worth checking out, you can let me know in the comments down below. But that kind of led to, you know, Penny trying to escape the apartment because she's on her way to work. She's got to get out. They're blocking up the whole stairwell. They send her on another path, which is not so smooth, and she ends up missing a shift at work, which, you know, if you're short on money, that's a big deal, right? I mean, even if you're not short on money, that can affect your job, your future, your relationships at work, right? But especially in Penny's situation where it feels like she's really struggling to pay each month's rent, something that is very relatable, you know, that is a big deal. So in that anger, I feel like she kind of was telling the whole group that they need to grow up, get rid of these silly toys. And because it was Penny, I feel like that really made Leonard feel self-conscious, and then he wants to get rid of everything. And I guess that kind of brings up an interesting point because, you know, at what point do you need to grow up and get rid of some childish things and become an adult? And at what point do you need to just be accepting of yourself and be like, hey, this is my genuine interests. You know, people might make fun of it and say like, this is nerdy or whatever the heck people can say. But if that's truly what you love, I feel like you shouldn't have to give that up. In this specific episode, I feel like Leonard shouldn't be giving up that stuff, right? He's, you know, so what if he's nerdy and he's into certain things? That's what he loves. I mean, maybe the time machine might be a little bit oversized and unwieldy, so maybe they need to get rid of it. But I feel like Leonard would be making a mistake to kind of sacrifice so much of his hobbies and his interests and his passions just because he feels self-conscious about it. And I feel like Penny was cool too. She explained to him like, no, I was just angry in that moment. I do feel like sometimes though you do need to get rid of things. I would say it's probably similar to addiction, which sounds strange, but hear me out. I feel like I heard this somewhere. I could be wrong. So addiction is like defined when you can't give up something that is detrimental and is affecting other areas of your life. So I feel like that would be the cutoff point for certain hobbies and things like that where you need to grow up. So let's say, for example, Leonard was, you know, not working, staying at home all day, just wasting away, you know, building models and buying things from different, you know, movie memorabilia that he couldn't afford and had no life and had no friends and just was spending all his time consumed with these things. That might be a point where you could say, okay, let's give up some of these things because you need to get your life in order. But for Leonard, it's like his life may not be perfect, but I feel like he has, you know, he's heading in the right direction and he seems reasonably stable and all those things. So I don't think in his case you'd have to give it. I mean, you know, it's like a classic case of, you know, someone playing video games. There's obviously nothing wrong with playing video games. If you take it to the extreme though, and you're doing nothing else with your life and you're not being healthy and that's not your job, then it might be time to kind of give up some of those things so that you can grow up, so to speak, and take responsibility for your own life. But then it was a little bit sad, right? Like right when Leonard was like, okay, maybe I give all this up, and Penny, by the way, time for a date, some guy shows up, and Leonard feels bummed, and then, you know, it's kind of a consolation. He's like, no, let's keep all this stuff. Let's go have fun in the time machine, which, like I said, I do think in Leonard's case is the right call. I also think, like, too, that's just the lesson. Leonard, if you are so in love with Penny, you've got to make a move. You can't just sit around and wait forever, because other people in the real world are not going to do that either. They have their own lives. Even if Penny does like Leonard, she's not just going to sit around and wait forever for him to finally muster up the courage to ask her out. I'm pulling for you, Leonard. That's all I'm saying. I'm in your corner. If you're going to make a move with Penny, don't wait forever, because you don't have forever. Life is short. You're a smart guy. You know these things. And then it was kind of a funny sequence to have just the nightmare and Sheldon being too absorbed. You can imagine Sheldon being a very imaginative type of kid. I feel like he probably had nightmares as a kid a lot. It's kind of cute to see him having these scary dreams about the time machine and just screaming in the night. I mean, that was a pretty great scream from Sheldon. As far as like a comedic scream, I give you top points right there. But I hope you guys enjoyed these reactions. As always, if you want to watch the full unedited reaction that is up on Patreon, that's also where you can watch future episodes of The Big Bang Theory if you don't want to wait and you'd care to support the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, remember, be active, be mindful, and be a hero.